Hello everyone, and welcome to another Vital Bracelet video. This time we're going to be looking at the Vital Bracelet BE Memory Seekers Pulsemon Dim, and I kind of held off on doing a video on this because I wanted to talk about whether or not this was actually the final Dim card or not, and Digimon Con was today. The other reason that I held off on doing this video until right this moment is it has been incredibly hot. This summer here almost just ended. It's now March, so autumn just started. However, the last few days have been in the high 30s, which is just a little bit too warm to do videos just because it is significantly hotter upstairs in my townhouse than it is downstairs, and upstairs is where I do my videos. So it is 8 o'clock at night at the moment, and 36 degrees Celsius. So fairly hot, so I won't make this too long. But yeah, so Digimon Con was today, and I wasn't sure if this was actually going to be the last one, if they were going to reveal any new BE memories. I was fairly certain they weren't, and they didn't end up, as far as I'm aware, announcing any further BE memories, which is to be expected. And I'm not sure if this is on purpose or not, but the Dim series started with Pulsemon and also ended with Pulsemon, so I'm not sure if that was on purpose, but fairly decent bookending, so hopefully it was on purpose and not just a wonderful coincidence. So of course this is the Pulsemon that appeared in Digimon Seekers, which I'm fairly certain the epilogue also came out today. It's been kind of too hot to do anything, so I haven't done anything with that, but stay tuned for more Digimon Seekers videos, I suppose, now with that ending. But in any case, let's take a look at what I'm now even more certain is the final BE memory and the final Dim card, the end of the Digimon Vital Bracelet, which I did speak about in my last video about the Vital Hero, about how the Vital Bracelet seems to be end of life at the moment and being mainly discontinued, and that kind of tracks for Bandai's previous records of keeping these kind of things like Digimon or Tamagotchi more or less supported for about a year or so. We saw it with the Tamagotchi Meets, and then we saw it with the Tamagotchi Smart, and the Vital Bracelet series had a pretty long lifespan, all things considered. Again, the Vital series itself was the Vital Bracelet original, came out in 2021, and then of course was given some extra life with the release of the BE in late 2022. Years are hard at the moment. So each of them got about, I guess, about a year and a half of support, and then of course there were the 2 apps. But yeah, so kind of a shame that this is probably the last BE memory. I will be surprised if we get anything more, especially because the next sort of thing is Digimon Liberator, which, from what we've seen, doesn't have any, it doesn't have a Vital Bracelet. It has a different looking Digivice, which, as far as I'm aware, doesn't have a name yet. Just kind of is like a blocky, kind of square looking Digivice-esque object. Honestly, since Digimon Liberator is going to be TCG themed, I would be kind of surprised if it wasn't some card reader like what we saw in Digimon Tamers. So there we have Pulsemon's baby form. And if I go to System and the backgrounds here, this is the custom system, which is kind of similar to the Impulse City kind of vibe that we had from the first Dim card ever, which was of course the Pulsemon Dim card. So I guess it's kind of a cute bookend to start and finish the life of the Vital series release with Pulsemon, and it is kind of sad. I really did love the Vital series as a release. I was a big fan of it. when it was first announced, I had a lot of people talk to me and contact me and say, hey, look, they made something perfectly for you, because they know how much I love gamified fitness, and that's something I've always loved. Even as a kid with the original Digivice pedometer toys, they were all gamified fitness, and I was a huge fan of that. So this felt like a great way for the franchise to go. Of course, Digimon Con did announce Digivices that were in colour, which is nice, that are the gamified fitness, and my phone is now saying that my device is too hot, so I should probably wrap up this video, because, again, it is 8 o'clock at night and still 35 degrees. So, yeah, it is warm, but I just wanted to do this quick video because I haven't really got anything else to do. I do have the pendulum colours to do a video on, but those will be a little bit longer than this one. I just want to do a quick video. Again, it is really hot, and once again, I wanted to hold off on doing this video until I knew if there was going to be any more BE memories. I was like 99% sure, and I'm still like 99.9% sure there's not going to be anything more for the Vital series, at least out of Japan. We do know that as I did a video on my last video, the Vital Hero is coming to Australia in May, but as I mentioned in that video, fairly certain that it's just leftover stock from America, in the same way that I'm fairly certain that we got the Digital Monster X's that were recalled from the US. I believe that they were sent to Australia as well. So, yeah, I think this is pretty much the end of the Vital series. Super sad, or at least the Vital series from Japan. Who knows what we're going to see out of the Vital Hero, but I guess I'll do videos on that when we find out more about anything that's coming from there, but I'm fairly certain that unfortunately, the Vital series is pretty much finished, which is sad. It's my favourite release, but it got a pretty good lifespan. It got featured in an anime, being, well, 2 animes, I guess, we saw the Dim cards, and then Ghost Game, it was the primary Digivice. We saw it in Digimon Dreamers, which is a manga, and then we saw it in Digimon Seekers, which is a web novel. So it is unusual for a Digivice to exist for more than just one series of a thing. This existed sort of like in 1.5 anime seasons, since Colin just had the Dim cards, and then a manga, and then a web novel. So it had a pretty good lifespan in terms of a Digivice, but it's still a shame to see. But anyway, I'm going to finish off this video before I get too overheated. So thanks for watching this video. Let me know your comments, questions, etc., in the comments section below. Like this video for, I guess, the vague hope that we get more of these, because again, I'm a huge fan of this kind of thing. I don't really want to see the app die so soon, I guess. But yeah, so like the video for a little shimmer of hope, I suppose. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have subscribed, tell your friends, tell your neighbours, tell your enemies, and of course, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!